Thank you for playing Back Then. This is our first ever game, and your thoughts mean the world to us. If our story moved you, please consider leaving a review. Your feedback not only helps us share the experience with more players, but also allows us to grow and create even better games in the future. We couldn't do this without you. Alright, thanks for being part of the journey. That's a cute little message. Welcome aboard the Sleight train, digital people. What is this? A blank card? Thank you for the raid, J-Dub. Perfect timing, my man. So, I don't know if that's clever or disrespectful, but the cards are blank. This game apparently is about Alzheimer's, and it is something I found in my sister's library, since she is now part of my Steam family. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Should be a one and done type of game. So let's jump in and see what it's all about. Hit us in the feel goods. Appreciate both you guys. We're doing a Sleight night stream, and when I did my little intro, it was all blank cards because it's a game about Alzheimer's. We'll see how that goes later. I couldn't help it. Drawing a blank. Dude, that was another title. That's another title. But I like this one because it's literally... I don't know of very many games, do you? That are about Alzheimer's? It's probably the greatest game of all time. So... Wow, what a diverse little pair of games there. Hey man, I was thinking of... I know Isnib used to do it, where I'd start off and we'd just sit and chat for like 10 minutes. Like, full screen slide of game. And then we can like go into the next thing. See, I've got this now. So I may as well use it, right? May as well use it. Anyway, like I said, this is a game apparently about an older man with Alzheimer's. Unfortunately, I don't think I can use the controller, so we're going to do this keyboard and mouse. I've tried, I'm going to try one more time. It does not seem to want to work with keyboard, or with controller. So, it is what it is. I will start it, maybe like once I get out of the menu, it will actually work. If not, wish me luck. Here we go. Wearing headphones is recommended. Okay, let's start. We all live with the fear of reaching the shadow of dementia. The ultimate fear of forgetting. As you know, my grandmother is currently suffering with that. It's only getting worse. The fear of not remembering our past, what led us here. Who do we become when we forget who we are? This is the terror, to have emerged from nothing, to have a name, conscience of self, with all this yet to die. Consciousness of self. We dedicate this journey to over 50 million people diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. And all who were back then. Man, I've already got chills. Solid intro. So already got a bonus point just for being a game about Alzheimer's. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have to do this with keyboard and mouse. I'm ready. Not.
Everything that has ever been done has led to you.
Hurry.
Now I'm
Here. Everything that ended has begun.
Such is your story.
Your life begins
and ends as you are born.
born in your death, descending, yet rising.
Every letter, every word, every phrase, and every action.
Each an expansion in the uncertain hour before the morning.
And I walketh about, seeking whom I may devour.
Headphones.
Who will you turn to? when you're floating in empty space.
I'm getting
No
major
helping hand present to draw you
Senua's
back
sacrifice
into the
vibes.
light.
When nothing but silence.
Remember that game?
Will you turn to?
When I ravage your memories.
Love. I will turn to love.
Okay. Should have worn my compression gloves. Keyboard and mouse always gives me problems. Alright. I think these are all invisible walls, yeah. So there's a walking simulator. Thank God. Keyboard and mouse.
You passed through it before me, Cheryl. When I walk beyond it, will I forget it all? Who I was?
Assume that's us talking.
It's not for me to say, Tommy. But don't worry. It's all right. Everything's all right.
Okay. What an intro. Yeah, Senua's Sacrifice gave that same vibe, and the second one, unfortunately, was not agreeing with my computer. My Xbox wasn't upgraded enough, so we put that game on hold for now. But it's very similar vibes, especially the audio.
Where am I?
Inside. In time. Repeating. The cycle renewed. You were unaware.
I'm gonna go upstairs, but
You turned with the reversing clock.
oh, that's why I can't go backwards easily.
I don't understand you.
Yes, you do. You don't. You will. And you won't.
Doesn't appear to be much to click on or interact with, so I think it is just a walking simulator. If that's the case, then hooray for me. Since I can't get the controller to work. I mean, we played Half-Life and such, so it's possible. Was it Half-Life? We've played a couple games like that. I can't remember. Right click to zoom in. Okay. This is my office. I have notes to remind me.
You don't remember. And yet you do. The path is set.
I wonder if it's... Go back out here. I don't. Okay. I found the office room. Maybe I'm supposed to go behind the desk.
Finish it, Tommy. You must write your time in the stars. In the sea. On the folds and creases of the earth.
Please, leave me alone. I don't I don't know how it ends. How am I supposed to know how it ends?
Take a walk with me. I'll show you the fragments. Your past, your present, your memories. You will forget and remember. You will complete the cycle.
How can I let go? All right. I trust you. Take me.
Door just opened. So it's definitely going to be an experience, this game. Typewriter.
Hey, Dad.
Look at that. Good animation.
It's Katie. I went to the house today to help with the move. It was strange. Strange to see it all. Like, for some reason, the library was locked. We checked everywhere, except upstairs.
Okay, guess I'll go through here.
The noise was unsettling.
No.
That hum of silence. Despite everything being in place, you weren't there anymore.
I mean, not sure if that's intentional or not. It's always intentional when they leave out the reflections, but I wonder if it's for the art this time or just for saving graphics. Library key, so we're gonna go upstairs. How are we going upstairs?
While going up the stairs, I looked at the lid.
Thanks.
And remembered why we put it up in the first place. Remembering your fall. Thank God Mom was there. So, I went to my room. It's what I really came here for.
Kind of works out better with keyboard and mouse just because of the way you have to move the mouse, and you can't strafe because you're in a wheelchair. So I'm imagining it on controller, and it's actually probably better this way, believe it or not. Alzheimer's prevention, the importance of a healthy lifestyle. Regular physical exercise can be a strong strategy to reduce Alzheimer's and vascular dementia. This disease is known to be connected to cardiovascular diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, and high cholesterol. It's true, if you have high blood pressure too long. So I've heard 80% of individuals with Alzheimer's disease meet these criteria, and therefore exercising our bodies and having a balanced diet helps to prevent it. Imagine that. Exercise may directly benefit brain cells as well, increasing oxygen flow. Brain.
You and Mom hadn't touched it one bit. Kept my things in their places and spots, because you knew how I hated people moving my stuff around. The one thing I noticed the most was the chessboard. You kept the pieces in their spots from our last match.
Oh, look at that shadow. Cool.
Mom made this long ago. Do you remember it? I lost one of the pieces got upset, cried even. I was a big little baby, and you spoiled me too hard. Then Mom went and made me a new night piece out of wood. And I still had the audacity to complain. To everyone's surprise, the key was here, in my room. But I wasn't surprised. I already knew.
I'm letting them finish talking, obviously, before I
guess
continue.
You kept it all there, hoping we'd finish it the day I came back. But I came too late.
It's a lot of rooms. A lot of rooms. That is really intimidating. Compared to walking down the stairs, huh? I'm gonna roll too far.
I was always your little bookworm. Sneaking into the library, your office. You'd hide things in your books for me to find. Little trinkets or candy.
What is this? Wrong room. Was it this one? I don't remember. I guess this way. One of these rooms, right? What's this one? No? Okay, well, we know it's not those three doors. I love the color, by the way. It's not that one. Or is it? This one. I was right. It was in the office. I just...
Entering the library, I thought it would be bigger. Or at least
It's nice.
little me thought it was.
Ooh. Very nice. Tree of Life. Passion of John. Go back to the library. I don't understand. I'm in the library. Hello? Does it want me right in the front? I mean, I'm here, game. I'm here. This looks like this whole thing spins. That's pretty cool. How? Aha.
Books and stories and words and paper. Aging away. Hidden from the world.
Oh, wow. What kind of place? So cool. I wonder what the point of turning this is, though. Since... Does it change? Oh, it changes the room. Oh, we gotta go back one.
Is this how you felt, Dad? Your visions, your stories, your poems? Gone. Before the world could learn of
Changes the
what you
entryway.
had seen
Let's go
and
back.
dreamed.
Blue, blue, red. I see. Okay. We're gonna have to get all three. Let's do this again. Well, this should be start, right? No, this is the new one. Stop! Okay, so this is where we were. Looks like it skips one. Puzzles! Alright, so we'll go to green. Look at it one more time. Green, so let's try blue. I'll change this one to blue. My goodness, seems a little dangerous. Blue, red. Red. Doesn't appear that the bottom one does anything quite yet. I'm gonna get squished. There's 2 rooms in there that I'm not able to get to. Let's try this again. Let's fanoodle around. Thanks, man. Have a good night's sleep. I will be here about a couple hours, and then I'll be done. We're having the Golden Club voting in my Discord. I'm going to start doing that. We'll see what we can muster up, the amount of votes. Okay, is this one going to get us? Stop, stop, stop. Oh! Well, this is new. I'll take it. Okay. Now we have all 3, and we can open up extra areas that we weren't able to before. So it was red, red, red. That was going to get us one thing. Oh, it got stuck. Okay. This was how we got in here. Red, red, red. So what was the other one? It was blue, blue, red. Let's try that. I think I saw his hand animation. That was pretty cool. Oh, jeez. Okay.
We struggle in repetition. We repeat, and we repeat again. Everything is cyclical. Everyone thinks it's a straight line, but we always end up where we started. The ending, we are beginning. The beginning, we are ending.
There we go. Okay, so this one's telling us to try green, red, green. Okay, so we got green, red, green. Should be a new area as well. There we go.
Still don't know if I should regret or thank God that I stopped writing and never finished what I needed to finish. Needed.
Books in.
Who was it that needed more from me?
There's books. I'll run my... I cannot understand that last one. Trust? Don't know. So from here, what do we want to do? Have we done all green? Just curious. Try this one more time. It's not sure. Grief observed. They're actually real books, you know? Interesting. I have a grief observed. Let's try all red. See what happens. Should be back to the beginning, right? If that's the case, because I think we've gone through every room. Should be able to get out. I don't... Oh, there's it.
In the
There's the
end,
part.
we never should have left you alone. But we did.
Check the typewriter's progress.
Hey, Dad, it's me. It's Benji. No. That's not right. Let me try again. Hey, Dad, it's, Come on, Benji. Colin, talk to him. It's your dad, for goodness sake.
It's interesting how I have to kind of fiddle with it to get it to... Oh, what sound? To complete these objectives, you know? That sound? Okay.
Coward. That's what you want, Ben. Running away from him like you always did. You always let time tick away and lost the chances. Tick, 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 Ben. Tick, 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 Ben.
Good graphics, man.
Dad's dying and you don't even have the balls to say goodbye.
Time is ticking. This is hard. I'm seeing it firsthand, you know. The other day we went to go visit her and Thanksgiving dinner. We visit her frequently, but the Thanksgiving dinner itself was a special event. We're gonna have another Christmas one coming up, and she looked at us and said she was so happy. She was very happy to see us, but she looked at us and she said, "I'm sorry. I just want you to know I love all of you. I know who you all are, but sometimes I can't remember your names." So she's starting to forget. It's starting to happen. It's fascinating. Very sad. You know, any slow death is sad, because that's exactly what's happening. She's dying very slowly. It's her brain, pieces of her brain's dying. Am I supposed to type that in? 3:30. Follow the sound. Okay, I'm here. Oh, I see. Okay.
I wish I played the piano with him again.
She's got an album on Spotify and plays the piano and the guitar and sings. Pretty crazy, actually. So she is the sister of the guy who made Pong.
Art and music color our lives. But when I gave up on it to pursue a career,
It's like a team of 3 guys.
No, I don't need any of that anymore. That's kid stuff, I said. Looking back, well, I know what Mom would say.
Dude, that sounds like Scotty. Yeah. That's
the problem. That's all I do.
my stepdad's
I
mom.
wish I never do.
The phone right there. Interesting place for a phone.
So I play my time away. Each second a note forming the chords that could have been. Should have been.
That's Claire de Lune. That is, it's interesting that that song's playing. That is what I call my baby song. It is the first song ever for me that I know. It was on my little mobile, you know, or over my crib. I remember that song was played all the time. It's like the earliest song I can remember. People say, how can you remember that? So I'm not sure.
Let's take regret in my demeanor.
And that song always gets me. It always gets. It's always done something. It takes me back. It's one of my favorite classical pieces. It just takes me back to. It's just a primal thing, way back. That's a good feeling. I almost want to end my life with that little classical piece. There it is. Such a beautiful. I always found that the professionals who played always played it. I mean, it's supposed to be played that way, but it's always so quick. I've heard some slowed down versions of it that I enjoy a lot more. What is happening? I'm starting to get a little... My sister told me it'd be unsettling. That it is. Things upside down. Sideways. Oh, there's the phone.
I try to play to drown out the noise, but where does that really get me? I'm just in tear and thunder, crying, screaming, and rain. Poor Benji, self-pity, not the musician he should have been, or the artist mom was, or the writer you were. I can't even call you and tell you what I need to say.
Why is it so hard for people to pick up a phone and call? It always baffles me.
I love you.
I
Tell you in the call. And that's on me. Now I have to live with it.
I loved it so much I learned it and I used to play it on the piano. Follow the sound. Alright, I gotcha.
Hey, Dad. I'm sorry I missed your calls. I was just, a bit busy. I was supposed to have visited you yesterday, but I got stuck at work. I'm sure you'll understand. You know. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll try and see if I can come by next week, if I have some time. Again, I'm sorry I didn't come by, but
week?
I'll see what I can do.
See, we're doing like...
And, never mind. Bye then.
My dad's a good son. He visits her as much as he can. And he's like one of the busiest people I know. It's insanely busy. Weird looking. Anyway. It is crazy how busy he is, but he always makes time. No excuses. Come on. Here we go. What's the point of this? Oh, I gotta... Here we go. Elevator. Oh, is that in the office? What a crazy cool house this is. You know me, I absolutely love secret compartments and all these like stuff like that in houses. Secret doorways. basements. Freaking elevator. Sweet. I was playing Minecraft with my son in creative mode. We built this huge, it was like a little mushroom house, but then it just kept going underground. There's so many rooms and passageways, and it was awesome. Unfortunately, that save file got corrupted. We can no longer access it. Maybe one day him and I can rebuild it again on stream. Do a series.
Down through stone and brick and memory. Down to light. Down to dark. Loneliness accompanied us from the start.
Wow. Wow. What in the world? Not even in my chair.
From darkness we are bound as we enter our wombs with it. We are molded with it. We dream of it.
What a cool voice that guy
We
has.
float alone in an endless void sea of stars, comforted by divine mother.
Good old studio production. Little touch of echo. Sounds perfect. Oh, this is turning into I'm able to walk. Okay, guess I'm going straight for that.
Where am I? Hello? Is someone there?
I mean, this is an artistic depiction, but I can't even begin to imagine what that's like. I have no idea. I have a really good imagination. Just to wander around in a state of perpetual confusion.
Where am I going to?
To this extent. It's like you're always in limbo. Little drops of hell and death sprinkled throughout your consciousness.
Help me! Someone help me!
Guess I'm supposed to kind of weave my way through.
But even in such a presence, we fear being alone. And so we cry out when we are born. We hate the coldness loneliness brings. It burns us.
Coming from the tree?
So your life begins, and mine. Two twin brothers born in a cold summer. A mother and father are happy. Time am I, wreaker of the world's destruction. Resolved here to swallow up the worlds. all beings will I digest.
That's a good line. Like, if time were the villain, right, in a comic book or something, if he was the actual antagonist, time, and he swallows up every being. I mean, he does. I've been in a fist fight with time. I am fighting him lately, warding him off for myself. As I get older and older, I'm like, bitch. You won't take this from me. Does, man. He takes your looks, takes your mind, he takes your abilities, your character stats start to kind of dwindle a bit, you know? I don't think I'm supposed to go out there, but I'm doing it. No. Invisible walls. Oh, I found where to go.
Father leaves for his country into war. Mother raises them alone. Father returns, seeming to have died already, although his heart beats.
Please tell me it's not like this. For some people. Gotta go way over there. This is definitely an experience. Okay. Fenced in. Going this way. It's got horror elements in it, for sure. Probably be classified as an indie walking simulator. I don't know. Story-driven horror game.
Another war calls the brothers. Both apply, but only one makes the journey. The eldest went, and the youngest stayed. One carried the burden of father, while the other kept his heartbeat. One had his story erased in the earth, while the other wrote dozens more. The youngest went off and found a home with his newlywed, beautiful wife. They later have 3 children. His mother moved in.
Was someone here? Everything's moved.
The youngest felt the guilt of his missing half and buried himself in shame in seas of books and pages. He set himself apart from his family to try to right
here we
his
go.
missing half of life, but the cost too high.
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna take a minute. Oh, found one.
He rose mad, his soul drunk in rage. Knowledge cursed his mind, his family neglected.
Back at the entrance, I think. So we're gonna go right this time.
Here lies engraved letters and numbers of a man who once was. All that's left of him. Everything else is dust. Ash that will one day fade into the earth. His mother abandoned in a home she does not know. She dies alone. His loving wife bears him.
I'm assuming there's 3. I thought those were more footsteps than just my own. Let's go this way. Dude, I'm so turned around now. I completely flubbed it. Okay, wait. Yeah, this is... Just gonna keep going until I come across the entrance again, and we'll start from there. Wonder how this is designed, this map. Here it is. You know? I wonder how... It seems like it does sort of connect together. I don't think it's random. Okay, so now we're gonna go straight. Okay, this way. Bingo.
His children grow, one resentful, one distanced, and one in denial. One by one they leave the house. They evade him to the end of time. One day he wakes up and doesn't know where he is anymore. He calls out the dead names. He runs, despaired. Down a flight of stairs he falls. He breaks his bones, but cannot walk. Stuck in place, his mind degrades against him. Slowly he loses his movements, his speech. He stares empty. The clock takes bites off his flesh. His leg starts to rot in idleness. The doctors must remove it. He no longer knows others. He no longer knows.
The clock takes bites off his flesh. The writing is so good. I've always wished I could be more poetic in my descriptions of things. Just so
terrible thing.
So good.
Alzheimer's. The great disease of time. Time reigns absolute above us. Piece by piece, we are removed by blackness until we are no longer we. Left alone. Strong are they that don't grow mad at the darkness nibbling their souls.
Not sure. In order, huh? So maybe... Does this tell me, perhaps? No idea. Anyway. It's pretty wild. No, they say the last thing to go usually is music if you were... Like the thing you did all the time, you know? Ever seen that thing with Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga? If you have not, look it up. Watch it. It's cute. But it's really fascinating. So I don't have to click on it anymore. Do I start there? Is it going to reset if I go out of order? Yes, it is. Is there something that tells me the order, or do I simply guess the order? This means nothing to me. Alright, well, let's try again. So we got this one. No, it was this one first. Okay. It wasn't that one. Let's try this one. Oh. Goodness gracious. I know there's probably something that tells you the order, but I can't find it, so we're just going to keep trying. Let's try this one. There we go. He's getting older. So from the piano, it's 2. Go like this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's 2, 6. Oh! Oh! I knew there was something. This whole time, I didn't even notice. I probably looked right at it. That's funny. That's me. I had to have a me moment, even in this game. I had to do it. That's very, very Sleight a game. Hey, Sword Singer. This is pretty serious game. Alright, so it's either going to be you. It's going to be you.
There is no darkness greater than light. No greater hiding shadow can hide the revolting lightning. It is in these days where we must confront our oldest fear and embrace it.
Oh! Did I read? There was one more that I missed. Ugh. Alright. That's what editing's for. Oh, I see the one I missed already.
is no darkness greater than light. No greater hiding shadow can hide the revolting lightning. It is in these days where we must confront our oldest fear and embrace it.
This is the kind of stuff you win awards for, like, best narrative.
You will forget, but you will remember. You will conquer it, and yet lose it all.
Better to rage against the silence than to let it sing. For what right does time have to rip the curtains? Who does the clock think it is? Cold, unknowing, uncaring. It ticks to the very end of itself and doesn't wait. You will not take me, brother.
My brother's in the abyss. That explains it all.
It's the struggle itself toward the heights which fill my heart. So I must try. I must write. Maybe then I can be free. This disease will not be my end.
Oh, this way. Things burnt. Surprised I can get over those things.
Old age, not an easy task, and one we'd all like to deny will happen.
Mom?
Can't get old. You have to play every game ever.
Tommy.
Mom. And it takes different, it's different for everybody. Apparently there's many types of dementia, and it's all umbrella, you know, it's Alzheimer's, and some people forget how to breathe or swallow their food, like it shuts down different parts of what your brain knows how to do. That's how you die, of complications of it. And I wonder if some people know. Because the stereotype, the common thing is you forget short term and it goes backwards until eventually you can't remember anything but like core memories. But for some people, you can look at an old photo and say, "Oh, that's my brother," when it's like your husband, right, or whatever. It's just different. It's very different for everybody, and depending on what type it is.
I moved into your house after we sold the other one.
I guess he remembers his mother.
Many haunted memories there.
That's nice.
So I didn't mind leaving after you asked me to move in.
I forget a lot of things that I never forget. But I never forget how wonderful you are. See what I mean?
Your father Theo went to the first war after you twins were born. He promised he'd come back, and I believed him. But watching you grow, after Theo died, I took greater notice in the details. You growing ever closer to my age, becoming men. I raised you boys on my own, but there was only so much I could do. Work distanced me. There was never any rest. So you two looked out for each other. You were inseparable. Until one day, you weren't. And I knew I'd also lose you one day. inevitably, you'd grow away. And I never really accepted it. We try to knit our lives together, to form our own story in our shape, our will. We defy life and cry as she cuts our strings for our defiance.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
I feared you both being sent to war, following your father down the lake, and I was right to fear.
I think I have to go back. Supposed to open something that I'm unaware of? Yeah, don't leave the burner on. This is the thing, is we're not the type of family that enjoys, well, enjoys not the right word, but that would put someone in a home, right? She was very independent, so we put her in her own house, right? My grandpa passed away, and she was left alone. One grandpa passed away, and then that was my stepfather's biological father, and then they went down to see him, the funeral and everything, and I guess on the plane, his stepfather, which would be the other grandfather, had leg pain. One thing led to another, discovered he has cancer, and pancreatic cancer, I think, and he passed away pretty quick. And he left videos of how to fix the water heater, how to do this and that, and in a loving and simple way that she would understand. The grandma was left alone, and then the pandemic happened, and she was there by herself for a long time. And her neighbors just so happened to be some sort of brain doctors. I can't remember exactly what they are, but they noticed stuff, and they would check on her. And so they reached out to my dad, and he decided to help her sell the house, bring her down here, which was a nightmare because Colorado's her place. She's a mountain lady. Anyway, she kicked and screamed, finally came down here, found a house with a bunch of trees, beautiful little hideaway. Really cool house, 100-year-old house. And that's where I ended up moving, because eventually we take her medicine every day, and we try to slow the progress, and we'd visit her. But she got to a point where she couldn't remember, like, leaving the burner on, and couldn't remember she ate, and she was alone. And we had to get a caretaker to come in and visit with her, during the days, and we'd visit her every day, but she was just getting worse. And then the hardest part was getting her out of there, putting her in a facility, because it was getting to the point where it was beyond anything we can do, because it was a brain problem. It wasn't like, oh, we have to change her diaper, or we have to, whatever it is, we feed her. It was getting to the point where we needed intervention to try to see what we can do for this. And anyway, it's a very fancy, very nice place. Everybody visits her all the time, but there's just nothing you can do. It's wild, and it's hard, especially when somebody's independent like she is. right? But like,
Another war announced. You and Chuck wanted to go together, but your heart stopped you.
with this
The
note here.
doctors didn't let you go.
Don't leave the stove on. Don't forget to do the laundry. This, that, the other. Leave this door closed, whatever. All the notes, she had post-it notes everywhere. It looked like one of those movies where like the guy's kind of an eccentric cop or something trying to connect the line, you know, with the yarn. Murder mysteries type of thing. It looked like that. Like something out of A Beautiful Mind, and she just had that all up in her house everywhere. There's post-it notes for her post-it notes. Passwords, she couldn't remember her iPhone password, she couldn't remember her. And she wrote it down somewhere else, but that had a password lock because there was a thing that had all her passwords in it, but she needed a password for that. It was just a mess. And it was getting so chaotic, and you can see, just like in this house, it was sort of a visual that we have etched in our memories forever. It's a little glimpse, it's a little window into her mind, and it was scary. It's just, there's notes everywhere, all over the walls. Like she can't remember stuff, and she can't even remember what the notes were for. Like it was becoming too disorganized. So that's kind of what this reminds me of, seeing all the notes everywhere. All right, a little less scary, a little bit. Now where? This way, I guess. Dude, what's up with that basement? I mean, I know it's more for artistic portrayal drama, but still. How far down does that elevator go, though? Really? Bathroom. Bathroom ahead. See, you can't even remember how to navigate your own house. That's wild. That is wild. It must be so nice when you see people finally. You're like, hey, these are my friends, these are my family. Must be nice. I mean, it explains the gigantic smile she has. Huge smile when she sees us.
Not even his body was found. And you felt guilty, Tommy. I knew.
It's like a bit of reprieve from
being left alone to end up in some unknown house with unknown people.
It's all that remains from in your world of like living in a Dali painting or something. Okay. That thing keeps popping up, the objective, and I keep looking at it, and it's just a habit. It catches my eye.
Tommy.
Oh, I'm sure everyone's had one of these carpets, but my carpet. These are super popular. As I got older, I realized everybody had one of these. This is our childhood carpet right here. This is it. Wow. Yeah, roll your cars along the thing. It was just so nice. It's so comforting having it. Let's just sit here for a minute and remember. Nice, huh?
You took me into yours. I got to take care of my grandchildren and help Shirley. You all took care of me as best you could until you couldn't handle it anymore.
What a comfortable little room. I even had the hardwood floors way back in the day. Like 6, 7, 5, 6, and 7. This was my earliest time. It's so cool. Of course, a TV and a Sega Genesis and everything. It's wild. Good times.
Look in the mirror. What do you see?
Batman
You still
toys.
recognize your own reflection? We shift and change. We sleep and lose our years as the machine churns our bodies to be swept away.
This is very depressing. The plane, dude. Is there paint in here that I'm supposed to pick up? Don't think so. I mean, there's... It's a secret... It's just a tent, huh? Oh, I can go in! Oh, how cool. Oh my gosh, it's... Oh. Dude, this is awesome. What a cool setup for these kids. Thought that was a TV. Now it's not as cool. Oh, how cool. I love it. Oh, I want to be a kid again. Sleight game misses those days. I know. Very lucky. That is a cool setup. Alright, now we're gonna go back and paint some more. That carpet was so... That was good stuff. We gotta go all the way back down. That is ick. Cool statue. The painting almost looks like it moves from over here. Really? Not adding much to it. Okay. More stuff to paint. I think we might have had to go in there. We'll see if the door opens for us. Do we have to go back upstairs? Hang on a minute. I want to go back upstairs. I think I'm going to check that office area first. Huge house, man. Seriously. Here's the office. Nope. I am supposed to go back up, I think. Yeah. Okay. Check over here first. Make sure there's no other ways to go. Door. Okay. Upstairs it is. What an experience, huh? My nose is twitching. This is a nice piece.
Tell me.
Whoa, hey. That was loud. Right in my ears. Yes. Teach me things. Baby.
So we agreed, and off I went to a nursing home. But I couldn't help but feel that I was left to burn alone.
Got nothing to say to that.
Like leaves, we blossom in the spring and die in midwinter.
Roach?
We're its made of glass. Gone insane, we fall from the stars of our own accord. To the ground we wither and gather in the roots. We are afraid of life and terrified of time, because both bring the inevitable. In our moment of birth, we have knowledge of death, and we cry. Life is sacrifice, yet we are compelled to be reborn.
Open. Can't seem to open it. Back up a bit. I'm not sure why I can't open it. Maybe I'll close this one. No? Am I just not meant to? I'm gonna go a different way. What is this thing? Oh, you know what? Check these. Tedious. Okay, I'm thinking I really do need to do that. I was just being finicky. It's not cooperating with me. Don't be like that, game. I clearly have to go over there. It's not working. Oh, okay,
We
good.
blow smoke in the wind. The air forms the fog around us. Shivering tears, painted in life, touch our cheeks and skin. We're human shadows etched in stone. Smoke in wind.
Oh. Cool. So mesmerizing. Put the lampshade on, put the lampshade on. Yeah. Cool. Okay, maybe now I can open it. Okay, maybe there's something in the crib. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to open it. It's just being weird. It says I can, but I can't.
And time ticked away. You visited now and again, but wasn't the same. And
Oh my
all
gosh.
I had left were memories, and the feeling that I lost it all. to stay, to evade death. And in that home I sought eternity, but slowly was losing my life. My final advice to you, Tom. The words we speak and the choices we make throughout our lives define what our final gasp will be.
Boy, if you didn't feel guilty before, if you have a relative in this sort of situation, you will now. This is the guilt simulator.
Our final tear against the storm. And so the world burns.
Time went on and I learned to hate you, Dad. You forgot about us way before you started to really forget. You'd barely show your face. Said you were busy writing, working. You stayed like that for years, but we never saw a single page from you for so long. We all knew you were running away. Now I understand what it is you feared. The lack of words, the confusion, your mind going blank, not thinking straight. This was years before you started to show signs of Alzheimer's. One wonders when it really started, or if it was always there, waiting.
Oh no. Go walk up that thing? Maybe not. It's just for looks. Okay, always go left first. Getting darker. This is not the way. Guess we'll go across the other way. Hi. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Just passing through. Excuse me. Yeah, I came from that way, so let's go this way. Always go left first. I'm left-handed. That's more lore for you. I go left. Whenever there's a choice, it's like in a game, just go left.
And time has its spark on all of us, waiting for the fields and our minds to dry. And so we burn and have our souls rise up in flame. Burnt memories turn to ash. As your state progressed, you started to confuse me with your brother, my uncle. You kept calling me his name, telling me you're sorry. My name, Charles. That's my name. The name you and Ma gave me. It's weird, being called someone else's name by my own father. I feel bad for being offended. It's not even your fault.
I wonder if you get more story by going the wrong way. Or if you know you're going the right way, if they continue the story. This feels like the right way. Sort of going through the
My uncle,
trenches in his mind,
Nana told me stories of
his memories,
how similar we were.
the war.
Angry, disobedient. He went to war and you didn't. Twins separated. And fire burned.
Crap. Collect the poem. Ah, I'm all turned around now. So much for left and right now. It's just too many turns. Too many ways to go. Okay. Just keep going until we find something. Am I looking for pieces of paper? Oh, might have found one. No. I can't actually go up there, can I? No. Found one.
I walked among the stars, future fallen in my hands. Time rose me with its charms, but your tears laying in the sands. You filled the door with scars and scrying tore apart my plans. Unlocked the memoir, kings diving backwards to the lands. With promised sufferings, I bore the weight of our fall. You kept the flighty clock ticking me back beyond recall. Air passing through and deafening my lungs as I'm in thrall. Old terror embraced me, crashing as the sea has earth to maul.
Sound effects, dude.
Here fallen on the ground, I pulled the dirt from stone apart. The ticking clock ran loud, its arms cutting through bone my heart. These bullets flying down, they stabbed me cold, lone, open-armed. And in the ashes, brothers drown, lifting up their crowns.
Going this way. Or no, I went the other way. And came back around through here, I think. I think this is right. Oh, you can hear the scribblings. That's how it helps you find it.
Certain were
If I'd known that at the beginning of the game.
I lifted up my eyes in fear. Burning bright ordeals as the shifted fire now froze tears. Shattered iron shields here depicted golden souvenirs. In the smoke, you yield all the twisted chains to reappear.
I bet Sword Singer loves this. The poetry specifically. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, this is good. That's new. Hear it. Yep, there it is. Right about now you can really hear it. Isn't it good? Especially the one talking about time, sort of as the antagonist. And the clocks taking bites out of your flesh, just... It is... chillingly
discovered in the air, my
descriptive.
Arms upheaved, reaching out toward my brother who once held me high relieved.
But in such an abstract way.
My fingers' mother candle wax drenched me deceived. Drowning was old terror covered by molten memories I dreamed.
How many more? If only I knew about this freaking sound thing way back when, dude. I can't believe it just took me this long. I make every game I play harder on myself.
Time pulled down your corpse, buried beneath forever there in deep. But with ashen force our father took you down the solid creek. And my tears divorced, dropped like the ingots that enter you weak. Molten water morphed the ink I will use to write you to sleep. Amid the roots of the ground, I drank the mud and chewed the earth. In here lies the machine I click and turn to bring you to birth.
Who wrote this?
The blood drips from my hands and stains the flowers I've deemed of worth. I'm entranced here in this hole of thorns as death reveals her mirth. But from the heights I hear your words. Oh, how they shatter the skies. Forgotten bygones now reprieve their memories from their minds. Dust plunges the horizon and the sky finally dries. Ash bursts into luminescent flames, the buried beneath forever rise. The spirit and the conflagration hear all the bitter cries. Extinguish these frigid, bitter waters. Wake up the paralyzed. Embrace them, O Father. Let them come to be the dragonflies. For the clock disentwines to finish the lives we couldn't write.
Now I have to figure out where to go from here. I started wandering around thinking it was just going to open up a, you know, the next area, but such is not the case. Maybe I have to listen again. Follow my ears. That's where I was before. Let's go back over here. That's where I found the last poem. Piece of it. Yeah, it's just the way that, you know, I had never gotten into poetry. It's not one of the things that I ventured into in life, but it's, you know, I'm older now and I listen to things and it's just fascinating. It's the way that they put words together. They use things that don't normally go together, like industrial machines and stuff like that, and then emotions, right? And they'll mix and match in such a such an abstract, such a strange way, but it's so good. I've never had that ability. I'm great with wordplay. I can spell things. I've got decent linguistic skills for streaming and speech making. But a poet, I am not. It's kind of a different branch off the same tree, I guess. Sort of. Purple prose. What is that? And, what am I doing? I'm actually lost now, and I feel like I'm going to be doing this for days. This could be bad. I don't know where to go from here. I'm going to backtrack, I guess. I'm so confused. Do I just follow the little lights, maybe?
I hear your words. Oh, how
Let's go
they
find that
shatter
exit
the
now.
skies. Forgotten bygones now reprieve their memories from their minds. Dust plunges the horizon and the sky finally dries. Ash bursts into luminescent flames. The buried beneath forever rise. The spirit and the conflagration hear all the bitter cries. Extinguish these frigid, bitter waters.
I'm trying
Wake
so
up
hard to not
paralyzed. Embrace them, oh Father.
go the wrong way. I think I found it. I think I found it.
Yes! For the clock disentwines to finish the lives we couldn't write.
A hoot, yeah. Most of the time, Sword Singer, people, they understand what each other's saying, you know? Like, even though autospell, like, unless it's an egregious error, if it's just a couple letters, we always figure it out. See how easy this was? It was me. Turns out to be the problem every game. It was me. Alright, I forgive this game. It was me. It was me. Even I sometimes is just like, whatever, with my spelling. I'm getting better about my perfectionism, mysticalizationalism, you know? Getting better. It's definitely, I don't know if it's therapy or we haven't really addressed that. I think it's just, I'm just getting better. I sort of ran out of gas and I'm like, you know what? I don't need to be a perfectionist as much. Tiring. As we saw with this stream where I had to stop, go to sleep, wake up, sleep in, oversleep, get up, take a shower, you know, have breakfast, just wake up, come back and do this. 12 hours later, basically. And here we are. I did it.
I wanted to be loved.
I forgive you,
by
game.
But I never felt the love you gave me. So I felt like nothing. And to me, I wasn't like nothing. I was nothing. And everything else around me was nothing, too. I lived in shame, and I never saw the love around us. Foolish. I was foolish. I should have been a better brother. Should have been a better son. Now I've missed the chances and lost it all. And each minute that passes by, I remind myself that everything that happens, that happened, that will happen, will one day fade away. All of it. All of us temporal beings. We're names and spirits trapped in these machines of flesh and bone, water and dust. Sweat pours from our limbs and the dust rises high above our heads. We brace and thrust the boulder uphill, and every time we reach the mountaintop, the rock falls down. We regress. The top of the mountain laughs at our fall, and yet cheers our ascent. The rock reveals the fools we are. Easily hurt, easily killed, easily broken. And yet we carry ourselves. Through fire and smoke, we live and die and bleed to feed the earth. We turn the machine.
Yeah, because his game's about Alzheimer's. I did it on purpose. Welcome in. Yeah, I like it. Cardiform. It makes sense because cardiac. I was looking at that earlier when you posted it. It was just, you know, there was dialogue. It was a very good word. I was also thinking you should do the word of the day. Whenever people redeem it, I'm like, psh, I had Sword Singer here for that. So it seems like the torture that I put you through, where he said, is this game supposed to make you feel like ending your life or whatever? That like losing your will to live because it's working. That was me, Sword Singer. That was me. That was not the game. You saw me go through it like this now. Ouch. What's up, guys? Welcome in. I'm sorry you are catching the end of this game.
They buzz inside me.
Highly recommend.
Fires in the night, burning in my ears, and I can't rest. There's no sleep for me. And then I remember you. I always remember you.
I highly recommend going back and watching last night's VOD. Just skip the last hour, because literally I was stuck on something for an hour. You could just catch up here. So basically just an hour's worth. It's really a very serious topic. It's about an old man with Alzheimer's, and you get to hear the stories of his family talk about it, and it's very sad. And it hits home for me because I have my grandmother's got it right now, and she's anyway. I tell a lot of stories about it.
Dad.
She can't remember our names anymore. Sometimes. She's in the middle stages right now. She's so happy when she sees it, but she apologized. She's like, I'm not gonna be able to remember your names, but I know who you guys are. It was difficult. Oh, the rabbits. Alright, so what now?
Do you remember them? Their little faces, their noses, their cheeks, their hair, the color of their eyes and the way they glisten. Their faces just smiling or crying or looking in awe at this giant world they have been brought to.
And falling apart, huh? Thought I could zoom in by clicking this button. I guess not. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, this place is all wacky now.
I don't remember much, and it just...
Huh.
It crushes me inside.
Back to this
room. It doesn't
room.
feel fair now, does it?
The tent. Yep.
To just remember the actions and the facts of their faces, but to not see them.
Oh, this is
How
my
can
room.
we forget the images of our children? What excuse can we give?
This is the room that was making me almost cry on stream. Such good memories. You guys remember having a carpet like this? A lot of us did. Okay, let's pick this up. Pictures. Anything on the back? Can't seem to. No, there's not. Okay. It goes well. Been streaming a lot more just to try to take my mind off stuff. Been nice.
And so we watch them grow until we ourselves fade away.
Whoop, there we go. I stream like late nights, stream during the day. Gotta be careful though, because all the VODs are saved on my computer, and so I end up running out of space. I'm like editing like a madman, try to stay caught up. I'm gonna edit a couple more after this.
We move forward through the maze, and we get lost. This life isn't the straight path we were promised.
That's true. Interesting being in the wheelchair for a while in the game. I thought it seemed strange the way it was moving. First time in the bathroom, actually. The whole game. Imagine that. Just leave. Wait, tradition. Nope. Won't let me. Won't let me. Cannot use the bathroom. You bought the carpet? Yeah. They still have them around, huh? Good stuff. Such good memories. I had a Sega Genesis in there.
Lefts, dead ends, U-turns,
Batman toys.
ups and downs.
It was definitely a place of safety. A good childhood. I was very blessed.
And we get so busy trying to find our way out that we forget our way back.
Oh, this door. I knew that. What is it? I think that's the thing with adults that have not had that great a childhood. They kind of sucks, you know. But I mean, it also sucks when you are having a shitty time as an adult and you look back and kind of long for those days. So either one is, it's like bittersweet, but either one's kind of a negative emotion, regardless. It's like that whole better to have loved and lost sort of thing, I guess. And then you've got this guy, this poor guy who's can't remember. I mean, look at this house. Where do I go? What's going on? Can't remember where I am. What's going on? Who are you? Who is anybody? Okay, this looks like I should go this way. Supposed to just open every door? No. The sound design's really nice. That was 30 years ago? So that I don't know if they still have them then. Oh. I want to get one. Just to have it again. I'm sure they still have them.
The ones who die and love together, never having to feel the grief of being left behind. But I never left him. I never left. And neither did you.
Imagine how much money. When he designs a rug like that, like everybody had that rug. It's not an exclusive memory to me. So many people have that same memory. And we all had that rug. Wild. And yeah, it was about 30 years ago. On the dot. Yep. It's very clever. Any other doors I can go through? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one makes me more sad. You know, the sun, like some of it, you just want to bash him on the head, be like, smack him, say, hey, should have known better, you know? Made more time for your dad. But at the same time, then the dad's done stuff, but then you listen to the mom talk to him. Everybody's perspective. Which one hits you more? I don't know anymore. Oh my gosh, what have they been saying? Follow the light. This is paper on a wall. Yeah. I don't know what this is. blame this, then this. Some of his writing I can't understand. And I can read cursive. I forgot what I... What? I can't. It's too small. I forgot what I was gonna write. Oh. See what I mean? I told you. It's just like my grandma. She's putting up post-it notes everywhere and just like... Can't, what's going on, Akuma? Just can't figure it out anymore. And the notes were everywhere. It was just so bad. I'll probably edit this and then post a replay of it on YouTube or something. I mean, on Twitch. I think it's actually a really interesting story. More people should watch or play themselves. It definitely got me last night. So this hits close to home. And for anybody else who's going through the same thing, because it's very common. Where? What do you keep stepping on? It's making you like... What is that? What? Fort... I can't understand your writing sometimes. Whoa. Let's go this way first. It's also getting worse, so that makes sense. Yeah, it's just done. It's scribbles now. Oh, it's time. Leave the flowers in your room. Yeah, it's time. Where's my room? This is not the same house it was at the beginning, because you're starting to lose it. Like, you can't. I mean, look at that. I don't even know. So now we got to find the bedroom, which, who the heck knows where that is? You know what? It's gonna be back in that corridor, and it's gonna be one of those closed doors. I think it's just gonna open a door for me. Yeah, gonna be this way. Watch, one of these doors is just gonna open. Okay. It's just ambient noise. Is this my room? Oh my gosh, it is.
And we get so busy trying to find our way out that we forget our way back.
We started out this game in a wheelchair. Now it's like, kind of wish we were back in that wheelchair. This is not pleasant. We've reached the end of the road, guys. This is where it all ends. What a trip it must be. I cannot even imagine. It's like. Don't make me laugh. Oh my gosh. He's cured. He just forgot. He forgot he couldn't walk. Oh my gosh. You're too much.
We tie in our own traps. We forget. We're ensnared in the maze of time.
No, I think the story was that he fell down the stairs, lost his balance, fell down or something, and then he, you know, broke his legs or something like that. It's so dark. Oh, are you gonna give me another maze? I understand the whole maze concept. I mean, I get it, but it's just like I'm the worst person with mazes.
Tears drift through the valleys on our faces to form rivers of dust we cry. Stuck
Oh, you should have seen the first one.
of tears while the ocean runs past us. We feel the grief. That feeling of powerlessness. The cold hell. The gaping nothingness.
The first library, before we lost our minds, was it had like a center column, and then you turn the little gears and the whole thing would spin. And so you had multiple rooms that would be open as you spun it. It was basically a puzzle, a little puzzle we were doing. That was fun. Okay, so now I go back here. Yeah. Yeah, this game is much more serious if you remove the frame. But here it is. We got to have it all framey. No choice, because otherwise I'd have the camera back the other way, flipped, and then up in the corner. But I've got it long ways because it's the Metal Gear way, and I'm like, I'm not going to keep changing it back and forth. That's our main game right now, so I'm just going to leave it. Plus, there's nowhere to put the camera. It has to be on the side because everything else is blocking it. So for the rest of this month, it's going to be like that. Alright, I think we're just heading back now. Focus on the exit.
Can we grieve over the living? Can we grieve over ourselves? As we age, we shift and change. Our bodies tremble, our minds slowly erase, and our souls either blossom or perish. Our disconnected words on wordless pages. Your tears and mine. And we grieve the loss of our own being. Part of us is taken away, missing gap between flesh and bone, air and blood. We're no longer the I we were before. We're atoms with missing leaves, but no Eve gained. I pay little attention to other smells. I can barely remember this flavor in my nose anymore. I remember I love this, but I can't sense it anymore. Gone. Gone in the wind. The wind took it away.
Mr. Thomas, Alien is a something-year-old man who's been under my personal medical care since September 1982. I'm an internist, a diplomate of the American Board of Internal Medicine. Okay, he's just saying it's basically a doctor's report saying he officially has Alzheimer's. It's known that Mr. Thomas Alien mother Mrs. Martha Alien had a psychiatric history connected to dementia. Unfortunately, we could not recover a lot of information on the matter. Well, there we go. This might be
the souvenirs in our mind of the past which once was.
Darkuma. Wonder why the chat box is not showing up. fine. Probably for the best. I don't want to lighten the mood. I'm gonna let it hit us. Brain scans.
Left to think over them again and again until they're no longer
let's go this way.
memories, but mere contaminated dreams.
And then this way. And then... Okay, good. Don't give me multiple paths. One is fine. I'm so used to playing linear games and stuff, like first-person shooters and stuff growing up. Like, once you start giving me 3, 4, 5 paths, you see what happens. Like, I can't do it. Words more only in... Words move only in time. Nope. This is a dead end. What's the point of coming over here? Okay. I think we might just have to go back upstairs. I'm just taking one last run through this to make absolute sure. Yep. Upstairs it is. Uh-huh. It is hereditary, really. Yep. So my grandmother is my stepfather's mom. So my sister Stephanie's related to her, right? Because that's her actual father. And so is my other sister. I am not related. Oh, I found the way to go. So her grandfather had it. No, let me think about this. No, it was her grandmother had it, and then her father, who was a banker and a mason, and he had this big bank and business, and they were so nice that when he started to kind of go, because of how much he meant to that company, they let him sort of live upstairs, so he felt like he was still working, but he was gone. And then was her grandmother. I don't know much about that one. And then her father, and then her brother, the Pong guy, and then her. So you can expect an interview coming soon, and posted on YouTube, where I talk to her about her brother and Pong, and she just tells me all these stories while she still can.
Fading images of the past which we wish, in fact,
So it definitely runs in their family like crazy.
And still the future.
I shall be unaffected, but you know, we worry about my stepdad, my sisters. Okay, I think I just go back upstairs now. I feel like I'm done in this area. Yeah, there's nowhere else to go. Okay. Upsy daisy. Okay. I do not go back upstairs. That just told me. Invisible wall. There is no going back for you. That's what they said. So maybe... See, these mazes really bug me. Okay, so a wall opened up. This is where I struggle the most, is wandering corridors that all look the same. I just can't do it.
No, no. is happening? This wasn't supposed to happen!
The tear disturbs the storm. Through time and space it travels to carry the broken echoes of our minds and hearts.
Why? Everything I've done, gone.
The final gasp against the void makes every breath a protest. The silent tear quiets loud silence. And it whispers back.
My family bloodline is just the usual. Cancer, heart attacks, stroke, you know. That sort of stuff. Mostly cancer and heart attacks.
This is where I am.
But they were also like...
Is this where we come to die? Forgotten, left to rot as we become burdens to others. And so I finish it, the story. And yet I didn't. Not yet. Not ever. It's never going to end, no matter how hard I try to break the cycle.
Poor guy. Like I said, this game's going to make you feel guilty. If you don't feel guilty, you're going to feel guilty. For anybody in that situation where you have to... I mean, you can try your best to take care of somebody and be a very anti-send your whoever to a home. But there are a few cases, a few exceptions where I feel like you kind of have to. You know, unless you have all the medical equipment and depending on the severity, depending on what it is, there are times where you just have to. And it's the worst thing ever, because you got to feel as that person like you are just being sent away to die. Like, that's it. Cannot feel good. I mean, it's gonna happen to all of us at some point, except me. I took an elixir, but you know, everybody goes through this sort of thing where eventually you get to a point where, and there's a very, very few people. I'm thinking of Sword Singer's mom and my grandfather, my other grandfather, who's like 97 years old, dude. There are some cases where you get to live out your whole life in your own home. That's rare. And going back to what I was going to say, on my family, the heart attack people, to be fair, they were like, you know, overweight. They were not taking care of themselves. They're, you know, alcoholics. So I think overall I'm okay. The cancer thing, however, that's pretty rampant. Like my biological grandmother on my dad's side, and then my dad had some, you know, thing from his back he had to have removed, a little growth, and then my biological grandfather had some prostate cancer and other stuff. He survived, but so that's my thing, cancer. And then my stepdad on his side and my sisters all have to worry about the dementia stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle, for sure. My lifestyle is playing games and going for walks / swims. Oh, going out into the darkness. And working out in my room. I think that was the last act. Dang. See what I mean? Yeah, you got good genes then.
I ignored so many things in life, and
Check
many
the typewriter.
times pretended to forget. We live
Oh, we're back.
diseased by willful forgetfulness and blind ignorance. The world heads into the hole.
Yep, we're back to the original. Oh, I gotta go in here. Oh, dude. I think we died. I think this is just...
No amount of vision could make a man see the world for what it truly is, for we cannot bear very much reality. We have gone through life in sleep, never woken to the nightmare. I should have written more, or maybe I should have written less. I don't know. I wonder if it would have made any difference to anything.
I don't think there's anything in these drawers. I like how they actually show the animation of. It's cool. Okay, can't go in there. Can I go in here? Just want to make sure because this is pretty much the end, so there's going to be stuff to click on everywhere. Make sure I get it all, you know? Finish off the story nicely. No, it hasn't been. So this was in my sister's library. I added her to my Steam family, and so now I have all her games, and she has all my games. So saves us both some money, gives us extra games for free.
Ignorance and negligence mix and dance together, melting into hatred. We're crumbling vessels, alone in life, alone in death. We don't even have our minds as company anymore. And I tried to rage, tried to ignore, to fight back against time.
So your grandpa lives on a farm, taking care of animals in his 80s. Sword Singer says many over 100 here still working or active in some way. Yeah, you died but you're still in a wheelchair, damn. Yeah. Yeah, life hasn't been kind to this guy, but to be frank, he sounds like a right miserable sod. I love British people. I'm gonna lock the door. Okay. What else was I gonna tell you? Oh, so my sister, I was browsing through her library. That's why I added this game just randomly. I was like, 2 hours, I'll play this game. Beat it. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get lost. But, I read what it was about, and that's all I needed. I'm like, okay, cool. She has a lot of this sort of, she likes artsy, melancholy sort of games, you know, games that make you cry or put you in a mood, and nice easy little games. She's got a couple though, like Downwell, that are a little sweaty, but mostly she just likes the experience and the stories.
I hear the voice of
I can relate to that.
I see noise stop its thunder.
Her library is much more soft than mine. I've got like shooters and demons, but I do like a good story too, you know? Hey. Oh, there's the old pictures from that puzzle we did. That was really creepy. That was a good section. There's the typewriter.
I finished it. Sherman, I finished it.
We finished our story.
The whisper cuts violent, silent. The silent listens to the teardrop and asks where it was when it laid the foundations of the storm.
I'm gonna play that piano again. Oh, it was so cool to hear my song on there. Yeah. Debussy. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but... So, I go back upstairs. I'm assuming maybe I just go back to my room. Let's just check again, because I don't want to have to go up that ramp, only to find out I didn't have to go up the ramp. Claire de Lune. Yeah, this was that elevator, Akuma. It's a very strange Very strange place. Man. Alright, let's check this one more time. There's nothing to do here. Your paper to put in. Nothing to do. Okay, I think I do have to go back upstairs. So that I will do. Dead end to my right. Doors locked here. None of these doors are openable, which means I do go upstairs. Let's just check this door. Oh. Okay. Maybe I got the front door. Do not. All the lines have been phenomenal. I'm going to give it a bonus point for the lines. It is that good. The poetry throughout this game, especially last night, was just deep. It was so well written. It was really lines I'll never forget. Alzheimer's or not. It was really good. Again, I'll replay the whole thing when I edit it. Just show it to people who might have missed it. It was good.
Outside the circle. Somewhere with new memories. Memories of someone else. Every time I painted, I never really knew where to start. I'd get lost staring, nothing at the screen. One day, Dad saw me. He took my hand and put it on the canvas. He let go, but my hand stayed. A small, misshapen circle of blue ink marked the sheet.
Scared me. Here we are again.
My ring. Not an easy promise to make. The promise of faithful and unending love till the very end. But does there have to be an end?
Well,
what does it mean?
This life there has to be, sadly.
What was this all even for?
It is a story. A story among millions. Another star in the sky to shine and fade away after it dies out.
Yeah. That I'm going to be doing soon. Hey. Are you going to... There you go.
Now to the other side. To the light. Maybe you'll find something there.
Time reigns absolute above us. It exists without conscience, without care, and without remorse. Through time, life exists.
We're back to the beginning.
And is reborn. It devours all, just to build all anew, over and over and over again. All things die with time, and yet all things live. Time is conquered as the ticking clock stops. Death, the deceiver's tool, is conquered by the dying god who dies to live and rise. Death defeated by dying. We are made finite to gaze back into the infinite unseen. Time devours us into the darkness of the night, so that we may see light of day once again. Through the mouth of stormy black holes, existence is swallowed whole, so it can exist once more. And the end begins anew.
Yeah?
And here am I.
Caleb
Alone
Muchlatmada.
and afraid.
He's the writer, huh?
Disease devouring my mind. Facing my own fears. Wake up. As I try to accept.
Oh, wake up, Tom. Please wake up. Wake up, Tom. Was someone here? Someone was here.
And from this prison.
Someone. Leave me alone. Who's been here? Is anyone here? Oh, get out of my house. Get out of my head. Oh, get out. Get out of my head. Anyone.
I find my key. Love, unspoken of, unheard of.
Our dear silent storm.
It is love which devours time.
By being devoured.
Silence conquers all.
This noise surrounds it.
We are lost to be found.
All memories are forgotten to be remembered.
Dusk brings forth the dawn.
Love describes for us the colors of the sunrise.
And you remember.
And so do I.
Gotta follow the lights. Path is not very clear again. Don't make me get lost. Okay, I found it. Here we go. Follow the lights. So we had his daughter and like grandkids, like his mother, his son. No, so I think it was the granddaughter and the son, or the two beginning voices. That's who you're hearing. And his mother is another one that you hear. Hang on a second. I need to get to this tree. That is, I think, the goal here. Yep. Oh yeah. In fact, this is very similar to the heartbeat in the tree that we got down below. I click on any of these.
I was under the tree, and you came to me. You held me as I lay back.
Yeah, and then this one is his.
Your arms around me and your hands.
This one is his wife.
I opened it to reveal its secret. I held my hair as you laced the golden chains around me. Your heart and mine.
So apparently this is their first game, as they told us at the beginning. Guess I go this way.
has ever been done has led to you.
Right.
Now,
Here.
Oh, and his brother.
Everything that ended has begun.
His brother was a good one.
Such is your story.
He's the one with that deep voice.
Your life begins
and ends since you were born.
and your death descending.
Brother was not good. Hey, this is literally the beginning of the game.
Every letter, every word,
Nice.
every phrase, and every action.
Each an expansion in the uncertain hour before the morning.
And I walketh about, seeking whom I may devour.
Who will you turn to when you're floating in empty space?
with no helping hand present to draw you back into the light.
Nothing but silence.
Who will you turn to?
When I ravage your memories.
Love. They will turn to love.
This is all the same dialogue from the first beginning of the game. I will turn to love. It used to be so corny to me, love and everything. It's like, that's not an answer. The older you get, the more you start to think about it and what that really means. It's very complicated. It's not just like love your mom, love your dad, love your wife. No, no, no. It's very deep and it's almost supernatural. It's a very powerful force. So, this is literally the start of the game. Here we are.
It's not for me to say, Tommy.
It all began.
But don't worry. It's all right. Everything's all right.
Yeah, they're very good. They're very good. The cycle repeats as the seasons collapse. I think that might be it. I should probably rate it. Well, let's roll the credits. There we go. We're gonna roll the credits in case Sword Singer's interested in any of the names or people there. It is a loop, yeah. Okay. So from here, let's go ahead and pull up you guys can't see it because of the Christmas frame, but you'll see it on YouTube. It's a 35 total. We got 5 on audio and video and immersion, and then 4s on story overall. A couple of bonus points, like I said, 1 for the fact that it's a game about Alzheimer's, and 2 for the fact that it is just so beautifully written. The clock that takes bites out of your flesh. Come on. Should win a freaking Pulitzer Prize. It's so good. It's so good. Just like with the walking, he forgot he died because it's a loop. Oh, that is so good. Speaking of good writing, Akuma, oh my gosh. He says, I wish the chat box was up. That's why I'm reading it out loud. YouTube has to hear. It's a loop. Just like with the walking, he forgot he died. What a guy. Oh, bravo. All right. That's good. Let's close this out. All right, guys, if there's anything that we learned from here, Oh, wait, I gotta show you this. Akuma. I had used blank cards at the beginning of this. I thought it would be appropriate for this game. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Alright. I'm not sure. I mean, besides just holding on to those you have around you. As long as you can. Don't take them for granted. We saw what happened, specifically the sun. We saw what happened. We also learned that the cure for the inability to walk is just forget. Okay, I'm gonna do this.